Hello everybody and welcome to another reaction video on Peace Beats with Dan Blackwell. Today we are getting into the second reaction to Ren and Chinchilla. The first one I heard was Chalk Outlines, and it was a really beautiful song and a really beautiful performance from both Ren and Chinchilla. Her voice and her energy came and matched Ren, and I think that's a rare thing because Ren is a very, very special musician with not just a special voice, but his lyrics are next level and his musicianship is something else. So as a composer, it is always a great pleasure to check out anything with Ren involved. Honestly, it's always golden. This song was requested over my Buy Me a Coffee page. I'll put the link for that in the description and in the comments. If you would like to request a reaction yourself, just anything at all, any kind of donation helps me keep this channel running, helps me, free up more time to put into it, and I just love doing this channel, and I will get back to you with a video reply, and I will definitely get back to you. I will definitely be doing your reaction request. So, this song is called How to Be Me, and I'm a little nervous in a way, like to press play, because I know of the last one, it was just something special, and I know I've always got to strap myself in before any Ren video, but I found the collaboration of Ren and Chinchilla to be very moving, and yeah, let's get straight into it. Let's do it.
I don't feel safe in this bed. There are voices in my head. I've been talking to the dead, and the fear baptized me. My kingdom turned to dust, and I watched all my riches rust. Have I lost the Midas touch, or do sad eyes blind me? Over and over we go, over the hills and the valleys below. Oh, and it follows me home, and it suffocates me. I can't breathe. I said, oh, I can't breathe. Oh.
Sorry to pause. I know I always pause throughout as thoughts come to me, but it's difficult to find the right place sometimes. These harmonies they're doing, the way they're in sync with each other is really, really beautiful. They're so tight, and it's so hard to do rhythmically, to kind of stay in line like that. A lot of rehearsal went into this, and you really feel the intensity that's going into this performance. And what is this song about? Like, that's what I'm sort of getting my head around. I love those lyrics about kind of lying in bed and getting lost inside your head, and that kind of feeling of isolation, and feeling maybe like you're losing yourself. Like he says, he's lost the Midas touch. Has he lost the Midas touch? The Midas touch being when you touch things, they turn to gold. Have I lost that? Have I lost the ability to turn things to gold? Was this written at a time for Ren when he was having a bit of writer's block, perhaps? Has that ever happened to him? Has there ever been a period where he's trying to write and it's just not coming, and that can be very frustrating? And it's scary as a creative if you have a period of time, whatever you're doing, whether you're an artist or a singer or whatever, you just kind of lose your your magic temporarily. It can happen to anybody, no matter how talented you are. Everybody can have like dark days, weeks, or months, sometimes years, where you kind of feel like, oh, it's frustrating. It's like, okay, I have an idea. It's not really, it's not as good as my other stuff, and especially with someone like Ren, when he's put out so much good stuff, I imagine he has a lot of pressure on himself inside his own head to keep achieving greatness. And I bet there must be many times when he's sort of having a session, a writing session, or he's not by himself and he's writing whatever, or in the studio, where he's just like, oh, it's good, but it's not great like the big push, and it's not great like my previous songs, and I've kind of hit this level, and now I have to keep hitting it, and I have to keep raising the bar even. That's a lot of pressure to be under. So I could be going down totally the wrong line there, but that's kind of where I went with that lyric, and what he's kind of saying is that kind of just feeling of being lost, and you know, lost inside your head and alone, and kind of not achieving your full potential in the way you want to. That's one interpretation. Let's keep listening and see if it kind of becomes clearer.
It suffocates me. No, I can't breathe. I said, oh, I can't breathe. All I know is I forgot how to be me. I don't feel safe in these halls. There are bruises on the walls. There are bodies in the floors, and they breathe so loudly. I wish I could move, get up and walk right out this tomb. Do our saviors die too soon? For my sins surround me. Over and over we go, over the hills.
Oh, nice little canon there. His voice coming in, she's echoing him. Very beautiful. Now, I really love these lyrics, and I feel he's describing inside his mind as a house, you know, so it's kind of, he doesn't feel safe in the halls of his mind. It's the halls have bruises on the walls, which is a lovely line, and you know, there's bodies in the floor. And I guess an analogy you could kind of use when you're kind of excuse me, growing up and discovering yourself, and collecting memories and finding yourself, you're kind of building a house, aren't you? You're building a house inside your head, and you're painting the walls and decorating it and building it in the shape and way that you want to be as a person. And things can get inside your house and ruin that. There can be floods. There can be people who come inside your house and damage it, ruin it, change not just the physical, but like actually the emotional vibe of a room, bad memories in that. So if you can kind of use that as an analogy, as I believe he is, I think that's quite powerful mental exercise to kind of look at yourself like that and be like, what condition is my house in? You know, and what it used to be, what I want it to be, is it there now? Where is my house? And is it safe? Is it secure? Is it somewhere that feels like home? Am I at home in myself? And I think, yeah, there's a lot to be gained from thinking like that, because it'll certainly help allow you discover in your mind like what's gone wrong, or where has stuff got messy, where has stuff got damaged, and how can you replace those walls and doors, you know, of your brain. I think it's really, really beautiful. I love how raw this recording is. Because usually with a lot of Ren's stuff, it's recorded live, but it's kind of very well produced. And I'm not saying this isn't well produced, but it has more of a, you feel like you're there. It feels more live, you know, like, and I think that it gives a delicacy to it that's very, very perfect for the kind of lyrical content and tone of the song. Let's hear some more.
I could move, get up and walk right out this tomb. Do our saviors die too soon? For my sins surround me. Over and over we go, over the hills and the valleys below. Oh, and it follows me, follows me, follows me, and it suffocates me. I can't breathe. I said, oh, I can't breathe. All I know is I forgot how to be me. Hallelujah. Where is my God? Where are you? Hallelujah. Nothing is pulling me through. Hallelujah. When I don't know how to be. Hallelujah. I forgot how to be me. When he gave up the fight, a quick decision late in the night that stayed with me for all of my life. I miss you so.
So is he not talking about himself here? Is he talking about a friend that he lost? To suicide. I don't know if I kind of got that right at the end, but it feels to me like the reveal was at the end of that song was that he's not talking from his perspective at all, and actually imagining being in the mind of his friend who took his life. I don't know anything about this, you know, whether this is true, like as in I've got it right, or that's what it sounds like to me with the interpretation of the lyrics. And yeah, it's really could you let me know in the comments more about this song and more context on what it's specifically about? Because as a piece of music, it's very artistic, it's very interpretive, and I feel like he's actually talking about specific things that you kind of either know or don't. So if you could kind of inform me in the comments of what exactly is going on here. That's my interpretation. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like he's talking from the perspective of imagining being in the mind of his friend, of a friend, or somebody he knew who kind of took their life. And yeah, I think there's a lot to discuss on this, but I don't want to go into it off a kind of interpretation, because I might be way off. So I think it might be better in this case to actually talk in the comments, and if you guys could give me more information on what this song is about or what this song means to you, and then potentially, depending on like what the situation is, maybe I'll do a part 2 to this one like I did with the tale of Jenny and Screech, and actually kind of break down the concepts a little bit more. Going off musically, this piece, it was so carried by the vocals. You honestly, you could have taken the guitar away and it would have flowed almost just as well. The guitar was fantastic and great in there. I'm not saying they should have, but it's just the power of the vocals were what really carried that throughout. And their use of harmony and their use of like canon, call and response, it worked as an arrangement to kind of keep the song flowing. And as I say, you could have taken that guitar away and it would have been amazing a cappella as well. Man. Yeah. There's something in this one that I feel like I need to kind of check in with you guys first, and I'll look at the comments, we'll have a little chat in there, let me know, and I may be doing a second video to this as well, because I feel like there's something deeper and I want to be informed before I kind of go more into that. If you enjoy my reactions, guys, hit the subscribe button. If you want to request a reaction video yourself, I have a Buy Me a Coffee, and the link is in the description and in the comments. I also have YouTube membership. I would love to see you as part of the community. It's only about $5 US a month. And yeah, we've got a lovely growing community in there. Really, really nice. And as always, it's always a pleasure, and I can't wait to get into some more Ren songs, more of the Big Push. It's further down the rabbit hole, and it's fantastic. Peace and love, everybody. Take care.